Hi, I'm Christopher Dunnigan. This is HandmadeInVermont.com, and today we're talking about the Hubbardton Forge Extra Large Shard Indoor-Outdoor Wall Sconce. This is the 30-20-518. There's also some other shard sconces. Check them out as well and watch those videos. Let's get into the size of the fixture itself. 20.9 inches overall height from the bottom of the fixture to the very top of the fixture. Width is coming in at 8.6, and the depth is coming in at 3.5. So the depth is going to be from the wall coming out, and because it's only 3.5, it qualifies this to be ADA compliant. That's Americans with Disabilities Act that says a sconce can only come out from the wall up to 4 inches. So this is a great sconce for a lot of people to use if you're an architect or an interior designer and you're doing a resort or a restaurant or a hotel or something like that. Could be a doctor's office. This would be great. So everybody can get by very easily. If you're also a homeowner, same deal. You can use it in hallways, inside and outside, and stairways. It's good for that. And again, very flush to the wall. I want to show you a little bit more information about things like mounting height. That's going to be the distance from the bottom of the fixture to the middle of your J-box. This is what you guys have on your wall. I want to show you pictures of that, and how we're going to do it is we're going to look at the installations instructions now. So if you're on the page for this on Handmade in Vermont, look over on that side of the screen. Midway down, you're going to see a link. It's going to say click here for installations instructions PDF. So open that up for me. It's going to show you a full parts list. It's going to show you the back of this, nice schematic drawings of how it goes on to your 4-inch J-box. The back plate on this is 5.1 by 4.9, so it goes on this perfectly. Okay, glass is 5.8 by 7.8, just in case you want to know, and it's 11.5 pounds because it's made out of aluminum and has a little bit of that glass there too. So, on top of all that, it is using 15 watts of electricity. It's going to be using regular line voltage coming out of your house or your building, but that'll be brought down to 15 watts, and it's going to go through those LEDs. It's going to wash through that beautiful piece, that big chunk of handmade glass. It's going to wash down the wall. It's going to make a big pool of light on the ground. It's using 3000 Kelvin light. That's that nice soft white, warm white that we talk about in every video that we like to use in our showroom. That's actually the light coming down on my hands right now, so that's what we like to use here. And it's going to be projecting 350 lumens of light. That's going to be, like I said, going through the glass, going down the wall, hitting all over the place. That's a lot of light. So you can use this, like I said, in all kinds of applications. So outside, fine. If you're going to be using it around a pool, if you're going to use it on a covered porch or a deck and you're going to be hanging out there with your friends, or inside, if you're going to be using it maybe flanking a fireplace or in a hallway or something like that, you might want to put it on a dimmer. There's no reason not to. Dims beautifully. Hubbardton Forge only uses aircraft-grade aluminum to make their outdoor fixtures. Aluminum holds up the best in incredibly harsh environments. When you're out and you look up in the sky and you see all those jet airliners running around up there, those are all made out of aluminum for a reason. And part of that reason is it holds up great, like I said. It also forges beautifully. It holds finish beautifully. It doesn't rust. Remember that. It's very important. And they're virtually indestructible when they're all finished. So how Hubbardton does it is they take the fixture itself, they're going to wire it up at the top, they're going to put a wire at the bottom, they're going to send a current of electricity that's going to go through this fixture, making it positive, and they put it into a spray booth with a picture of the woman next to me. You can see she's spraying finish around it, and because it's positive, it's going to adhere to every nook, every cranny, the top, the bottom, the whole thing. After that, they're going to take this and they're going to move it into an oven. That oven is going to melt all of that down and create a very hard shell. So it makes it, again, virtually indestructible. So they've also tested these things in these wind chambers. So they take the fixture, all covered in that epoxy powder coat. It's going to go into that chamber. They're going to shoot salty seawater at it at high velocity for hours and hours and hours, just like you were at the beach and you have like a hurricane coming in, which to me is going to be pretty much the worst environment you're going to run into. So after they tested these and found out that they hold up incredibly well, Hubbardton Forge offers basically the best warranty in the lighting industry. And you can see that on the page for this. So if you scroll down a little bit, there's a link, and click on that and it'll show you the entire warranty and how it all works. Okay, showroom. Our showroom in Vermont has over 400 Hubbardton Forge fixtures. This is the biggest showroom in the world of Hubbardton Forge. No other showroom is like this. Hubbardton Forge doesn't even have their own showroom. They use this one. What's on display? We have a great tab on that. And those same red tabs, you're going to see a what's on display page. So open that up. It's going to show you everything we have on display, and including which finish, which shade, all of those things, and what kind of glass it's on there. We're open every day except Sunday, 11 to 6. I'm here every day except Sunday from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Eastern Time. We also have an amazing clearance center. Clearance center stuff is 75% off MSRP. It's returns, discontinued stuff, showroom samples. You have to come here to use it. Can't call us or email us about it, but it's definitely worth coming in to look at if you're in Vermont. Plus you want to use the showroom anyway because there's just so much great stuff here to see. Our number in Vermont, 802-446-2400. You can email us 7 days a week, 24 hours a day. Love to answer emails, and it's sales@HandmadeInVermont.com. So when you order from HandmadeInVermont.com, shipping is going to be free to every state except Alaska and Hawaii. No tax if we ship out of the state of Vermont. And we're the only dealer with 90-day returns, no restocking fee. Nobody else does that. Some larger items are going to be non-returnable. It's going to be really important that you are looking at the fixture on that page and kind of scroll down under the description. It'll tell you if that is the case. And that's usually for really big, giant, huge fixtures, mostly that go out on pallets. Okay, that's it. Rush program. Let's talk about that. So rush program, Hubbardton Forge generally takes about 3 to 4 weeks to go out the door. That's production time before your transit time. You always have to add that on too. We offer a rush program that takes you from that 3 to 4 weeks down to a little under 2 weeks. It's a very small addition per line item. So if you have like 1, 2, 3 items, like let's say 3 or 4 outdoor sconces, and they're all the same size and they're all the same finish, that's one line item. So it's very inexpensive to rush those kind of things. Don't be afraid to email us and ask about that. Okay, so that's really it. If you guys have any other questions, let us know. We would love to see you in our showroom sometime. And thanks for stopping in.